Good morning, YouTube, or actually good afternoon just about. We slept in. Today is Saturday. Now I've been getting questions about what I eat throughout the day, so I decided I'm going to do a full day of eating. So as most of y'all know, I'm in my so-called off season, so I'm trying to build muscle. So I'm going to throw up the macros as far as what my target is for today right here. So hit pause, or I guess I could just hit pause right here. So that is the target today. We're gonna see if we can hit that, because right now it is 11 o'clock and I have had zero to eat so far. So first off, if you haven't seen the video of the importance of dieting, the video I made maybe 2 videos back, and the video of my particular diet, then go watch that video, because this particular diet is not gonna make sense. And so, you know, I don't have time to go over that again, so just go watch those 2 videos first before you see this vlog. So for breakfast, if you've seen the other video, you know I'm gonna have high fat, low carb. So first off, I use a scale. Now, when I'm in off season right now, I don't use it that often because I can just eyeball stuff and pretty much figure out exactly what kind of macros is just by eyeballing it, because I've been doing it for so long. But for the sake of the video, I want to be as accurate as possible, so I'm going to use the scale. And of course, when I'm pre-contest or pre-photo shoot, I use the scale all the time just to get exact numbers. For breakfast, I'm going to have 4 ounces of 80-20 ground beef, and then I'm going to have around 3 egg whites. And the macros are going to be right here. The lighting in my house absolutely sucks. So what I have right now for this, I have this little tripod light, because these lights, okay, watch, when I flip this light on, it's that yellow type light, and it looks terrible, and it gets that overglow of these lights in your face, so it gets all those shadows. So when I turn it off, it just looks like, I don't know, it's like bluish light now. So I gotta do something about this light in here. It is horrible. So, all right, so what I do with the beef, you can't even really see it because of the light. Hang on, let's see. Aha. Can you see that? All right, so first off, I like to brown the beef a little bit, just brown it all, and then what I'll do is throw the egg whites on top of that to make like a scramble. So breakfast is served. So the way I like to keep up with what I'm eating is an app called MyFitnessPal. Now I know there's a lot of apps out there, I've just always used this and it's always been great. So that is the one in the top, if it's gonna focus here. Focus, in the top left corner there. And that is the easiest way to do it, because it has a scanner on there. So if you have any food that you don't know, what the macros are, and you want to calculate it, you can actually do the barcode and scan it, and it'll tell you exactly what kind of, how much protein, fats, and carbs are in that. So that was also my pre-workout meal. Most of the time I like to at least get in 2 meals before I go work out, but today I don't have that luxury of doing that because I gotta get to the gym. Oh my gosh, today is such a pretty day here in Austin. It's like 71 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. So we're gonna go work some back today. It was supposed to be a leg day, but tomorrow is the big football games, the playoffs, and so I'm gonna have my cheat meal tomorrow. So I like to have my cheat meal on my lagging body parts, which is my legs. So I'm gonna work legs tomorrow, so let's go in there and kill some back. How's it going, everyone? So I asked in my last video if everyone liked the commentaries, and I got a good response, people telling me that they did like the commentaries because I was able to explain a little more. So I'm going to continue the commentary here. So as you can see, I started off with deadlifts in this workout. Most of the time I do not deadlift first off, because it kind of hinders the rest of the workout, because I'm already, depleting myself, because deadlifts are so hard. Now, I don't deadlift as much as I should. I really should start upping my deadlifting, and that you can really tell because I'm not that strong on deadlifting. So as you can see in the very beginning, I started off with a warm-up set of 225. I did only like 5 to 8 reps, and then moved up to 315, did 8 reps, and then moved on to the working weight. As you can see here, I did 5 sets of 405 for 5 reps. So 5 sets of 5. And 405 is honestly heavy for me. And you would think someone being my size and stuff that, 405 would be pretty easy to do 5 reps and for 5 sets. But really it's not, because I don't deadlift that often, because honestly it hinders my leg workout so much, because each time I do a hard back day doing deadlifts, I do leg days twice a week, and so I cannot squat after deadlifting because I am so sore from deadlifting so heavy and so hard that my lower back can't handle doing deadlifts, and then the day after doing legs. So it has to be one or the other, and most of the time it happens to be squats, because my legs need to grow more than like my lower back and stuff. But then the argument will be like, well, deadlifts helps grow everything because it's one of those major compound movements, which is true. So like I said, I need to really start incorporating more deadlifts. So then after the 5 sets of deadlifts, moved on to seated cable row. This was heavy. This was as heavy as I could go for 10 reps. And you can't see, but this is the full stack on there. So I'm going as heavy as possible for 10 reps. And I did 5 sets of these. And as you'll see in this particular set, I only got to 8 reps. So this was the 5th set, and I only got 8 reps. And what I did a pause rest. And what you can do with a pause rest on the cable seated row is lean all the way back like this, just rest for a few seconds, and then go back up and try to get a little bit more reps. So that's a pause rest. After that, moved on to wide grip pull downs, and I was trying to go for as heavy as I could for 8 to 10 reps. I did 5 sets of these as well. Now, I've said this in a couple of videos, but I just want to make sure that everyone knows that when I do wide grip pull downs, I'm constantly telling myself to pull my hands out. You can't see it, but I'm constantly, it's a mind-muscle connection, and I'm thinking of pulling my hands out, so that engages the lats a little bit more. So after that, moved on to a wide grip bent over barbell row. I did 5 sets of these for 8 reps. And as you can see, I'm not doing that much weight on here because of the deadlifting and stuff, just exhausted. So I was only able to get 8 reps out of the 185. Normally I'm going to like 250 pounds for 8 reps, but because of doing all the other movements first, I was not able to do that. So then after the wide grip rows, went on to dumbbell rows. I did 5 sets of 10 reps, so went heavy for 10 reps on here. I have a 110-pound dumbbell. You can't see right now. But on the 5th and last set, I did a major drop set. I did a triple drop set. So I started off with the 110s, and this is the set here. So I did as many reps as I could with the 110s, which I think was around 10 reps. And then dropped the weight, and I think it was 70 pounds, and then did an extra, I think 5 to 6, and then dropped it down to 50 pounds, did another 5 to 6 reps. Now, when I'm doing the dumbbell row, what I'm trying to do is stretch at the bottom and then pull my elbow back as far back as possible. So this, I did it on both arms. This was an excellent burnout. I could really feel in my lats. I was dying. This not only works your back muscles, but it actually works your cardiovascular system. I'm telling you, I am winded here. Just bent over like this, it's hard to get a lot of air, but it was a great finisher for doing the rows, the dumbbell rows. So then after that, the very last exercise, I finished off on back extensions just to further burn out my lower back. And really, guys, this always kills my lower back. It is a great way to kind of strengthen your lower back. A lot of guys don't, work their lower back at all. They only work their abs. So working your lower back will help strengthen for, you know, doing squats or deadlifting or any of that. So you do need to do some lower back movements. So then after that, finish up on the foam roller just to kind of just help roll out the muscles and to help with recovery. So I hope you liked the rest of the video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Killed that workout now at Walmart because you can't really do a full day of eating if you don't have any food at the house. So we're like completely out. So Shelby is already in Walmart because her mom came down. So we're gonna run in here and do some shopping. So back home from grocery shopping, I'm gonna have my post-workout nutrition right now. So the supplements I'm taking 2 scoops of this Impact Whey isolate, mix it into a pudding with some unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and then I'm having 5 grams of creatine and then 5 extra grams of leucine mixed in this bottle. So I'm gonna have that. Let's see, and then for the post-workout carbs, I'm gonna have some cereal. 2 bowls of that, so 2 servings of that will give me, let's see, 3 grams of fat and right at 50 grams of carbs. Now it is around 3 o'clock. I have no idea how I'm gonna get all my nutrition in for the day. I mean, right now, there's no telling what I'm at. So now we are headed to the dog park area so Gainer can actually swim. We're gonna go to an off-leash park, and so he's gonna be swimming in the river. Parking at this dog park is nearly impossible. The parking lot is not nearly big enough. We got cars behind me. I've been sitting here for about 15 minutes. Shelby and her mom already took Gainer to the park. The park is right there, but the parking lot, as you can see, is tiny. And when it is like rush time and it's a beautiful day outside, this parking lot fills up very quickly and you have to just wait in line. So finally parked, we're out here with the dog. You want to be on screen, don't you? On YouTube?
What are you talking to?
She loves to
it.
be on YouTube. She has her own channel.
She's about to.
Yeah, she's about to. No, so we're letting Gator run around. We had the GoPro on him for a little bit, but we took it off before he actually got out to swim. So maybe we'll put it back on him so he can swim a little bit with it on. Well, that dog's really swimming. Gainer, go swim. Go swim.
Good boy, Gainer.
Ooh, Gainer. Got drool all over me. So we're at the dog park and now it's starting to rain, so we gotta get out of here because Rochelle's Jeep is at our apartment complex and she left the top off of it. And we knew it was gonna rain, so I don't know why we left the top off of it. So we just got back from taking Gainer to the dog park area. So it's around 6 o'clock. We're gonna go out to eat later on, but I do need to get some more protein in. So what I'm gonna have now is one of these protein cookies from My Protein. It's the double chocolate chips. I'm gonna have that. And then we're gonna go out to eat maybe in about an hour to an hour and a half. It is absolutely gorgeous outside right now. It's been a beautiful day all day long, except when we were at the dog park, it started just sprinkling a little bit, but look at this. It is just beautiful. The camera can't really do it justice, I know, but it is gorgeous out here. It's like 70 degrees, just beautiful. So we just made it in from eating. We ate at a place called Hyde Park Bar and Grill. It was very good. So I'm gonna throw up on the screen, or not really throw up on the screen, but I'm gonna do, oh my gosh. I'm gonna put a screenshot of all the food I ate. So it's gonna be really hard for me to put this in MyFitnessPal because I already looked. They don't have their items on FitnessPal, so I can't really know exactly how many calories I had, how much protein, how much carbs and fats. That is the problem about going out to eat. So normally I would have sticked with a salad, something I know that would be low calorie, but I'm trying to build muscle, so I needed a little bit more calories today. So I went ahead and had seared chicken and had some collard greens and some mashed potatoes, and all that was amazing. It tasted amazing, so I know it was filled with butter, so there's no way to know exactly how much I ate, so I'm just gonna have to guess in MyFitnessPal and hope, you know, I'm somewhere in between this calorie range. We'll see at the end of the night after I have one more meal. So I'm gonna look at MyFitnessPal and see. I don't even know how much protein I've had today because, like you know, I started off the day pretty late, and most of the time I get up and have breakfast around like 8 or 9 o'clock. This time I had breakfast, what, at like 11. So I was already behind. So these calories are pretty much a must for me to get my calories in for the day. So I'm gonna have one more meal and I'm gonna show y'all what that is. So I wanna make sure you know that this is not a typical night. Most of the time, I am cooking chicken breast with some rice or having some pasta with some lean ground beef and not going out to eat, but this is just something different because her mom came down from San Antonio. So on to the last meal of the night. It is around 10:30, gonna go to bed here in a little bit. So I'm having a scoop of casein powder and then having a scoop of this. This is a whey protein powder. It is really good. It's cookies and cream, so I'm having a scoop of each, and then I'm added some of these raw cocoa nibs with a little bit of peanut butter, and I made it into a pudding. So that is gonna be roughly around 50 grams of protein and 15 grams of fat, and carbs somewhere around probably 7. So I'm gonna eat that and then head to bed because I need to get up tomorrow morning to edit before going to church because tomorrow is the playoffs. Whoop, whoop. Cannot wait. I'm so excited. Can't wait to watch the Patriots. So guys, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe and I will see y'all next time.